Trying to do the right thing, the driver slowed at a crosswalk, yet the following car wasn't ready, leading to a collision. Even good intentions need signals. A car lost control and plowed into multiple vehicles on the road, turning one mistake into a multi-vehicle mess. Stay focused, especially in fast-moving traffic. The Kia Soul went airborne after being struck by a loose tire. The driver's vehicle was crushed against the concrete divider and dragged some distance into the tunnel by a container truck, according to the Straits Times. In Singapore, vehicles drive on the left side of the road. A bus recklessly overtook and caused an accident right under Long Cha Ka overpass near Tan Son Nhat Airport in Ho Chi Minh City. A car lost control and veered onto the sidewalk, narrowly missing two young men who were standing there. The taxi following closely behind had to brake suddenly to avoid a collision. But before the driver could react to what had happened, a second taxi slammed into its rear, pushing it forward into an SUV that was stopped just ahead. Footage shows a truck and a van traveling on the road before the van is thrown into the air. Twisted metal scattered parts. This high-impact crash between a pickup and a 7-seater shows how devastating one moment on the road can be. The man can be seen walking along the sidewalk carrying shopping bags in his hands while the truck drives down the street. After rolling over a stray tire, the trailer dropped hard, narrowly avoiding a collision with the white car. Road debris can turn near misses into disasters. Just moments before the 2-ton block fell, he looked up and ran, narrowly escaping as his car was crushed flat. Instinct and seconds can mean the difference between life and death. The motorbike went in full speed, ignoring the crossing traffic, resulting in a brutal impact with the truck. Every intersection is a test of judgment. Terrifying moment, a drilling rig collapses onto a busy street in China as a driver slams on the brakes to avoid disaster. The impact caused the container to fall onto the road. Upon noticing the incident, the driver of the dash cam equipped vehicle behind immediately slammed on the brakes to avoid a collision. The chase ended on one of the busiest streets in Clarksville on Sunday, where I-65 intersects with Lewis and Clark Parkway. A truck reversed without checking and rolled off the roadside, a simple mistake that could have turned serious. Always look before you back up. The tension between the convertible and SUV drivers was already high, but what followed defied everyone's expectations. Ego behind the wheel is a risky passenger. The careless lane change left no time for the truck to react. A dangerous impact followed. Defensive driving saves lives. A tractor-trailer lost control and crashed straight into a motorcycle repair shop, but fortunately no one was hurt.
Secondary roads are closed, resulting in some evacuation.
An EF2 tornado struck Pennsylvania on September 1st, 2021, flipping a semi-truck like a toy, but thanks to his seatbelt, the driver escaped with only minor injuries. Stuck on the tracks with the train closing and the trucker made the right call at the last second, jumping out to save his life. Risking it for a shortcut could have cost him everything. In a troubling moment, a truck crashed into a firefighter's vehicle. Thankfully, no serious injuries, but the risk was real. Respect emergency workers on the road. The calm drive turned into chaos when the tire burst and the wheel bent sharply, a reminder to always check your tires before heading out. Out of control and off the road, the car smashed into the front of a busy supermarket. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported. Seconds after a clay truck passed by, the road collapsed, creating a deep sinkhole that swallowed a car driving behind it. Caught on camera, the Mercedes' reckless speed led to a deadly accident with 6 fatalities, including a pregnant woman. The out-of-control truck barreled into a passenger vehicle, crushing its front end, a harsh reminder of how fast things can go wrong. A sudden sideswipe by a speeding truck shattered the calm on a Chinese highway, 2 doors torn off, but miraculously no serious injuries reported. Trying to get ahead, the driver lost control and caused a multi-car crash. Patience on the road can prevent disaster. The car veered off the roundabout and landed in the grass, likely due to sudden braking or steering. Small mistakes, big consequences. The dump truck misjudged the curve and veered into the opposite lane, crashing directly into an oncoming car. At a T-junction, a car crossed the road without paying attention and was hit by a passenger bus.
Holy hell. Wow. He was in that cab. Oh my God.
The driver reversing in the innermost lane on the highway caused a multi-vehicle pileup, a serious chain reaction accident. The pickup truck driver kept swerving from the inner lane to the outer lane until the vehicle veered into the median, crashed into a billboard pole, and then slammed into a streetlight. I was shocked when the car sped straight into the residential area it flipped over and crashed into our house. The driver must have been going at least 100 kilometers per hour. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The homeowner said, "A careless reverse caused a minor chain reaction. The car backed straight into the row of parked vehicles behind." Chaos at the intersection. The out-of-control truck struck multiple vehicles, including the city bus, before coming to a halt off-road. Losing control at high speed, the red car launched over the divider and struck several oncoming vehicles. Chaos unfolded in seconds. A terrifying collision. The freight truck didn't make it across in time, and the train tore through with unstoppable force. Rail crossings demand respect, not chances. At an unguarded railway crossing, a car was struck by an oncoming train, a chilling reminder that silence doesn't mean safety. He couldn't see what was coming yet. He overtook anyway, barely avoiding a deadly collision in a heart-stopping moment. It happened in seconds. One car turned recklessly, crashing into another. Always check your surroundings before crossing lanes. A supermarket turned crash site in seconds as the car lost control and plowed through. Distraction or speed can be disastrous in the wrong place. A woman on a motorbike sped through an intersection without slowing down, crashing straight into a truck crossing ahead. Intersections demand anticipation, not haste. Traffic buildup from roadwork left the trailer stranded on the tracks and the train struck without mercy. Always factor in rail proximity during detours.